In this video, you're going to learn how to use YouTube Live with Zoom. So you're going to be able to transmit to more people. Zoom only allows you to transmit to 300 people, 300 participants. With YouTube Live, you increase to pretty much unlimited. So one of the reasons why you want to do that. So if you haven't done so, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Instructional Technology Specialist at EPISD is our channel. We have over 700 participants, and we'd like for that number to grow and grow and grow. This is where we host all of our videos. All of our playlists are in here as well. So please subscribe to our channel. So first we have to obviously set up a YouTube account. You might already have a campus account, something that's being shared with admins and coaches and staff. So you might be one of those staff members that is trying to host a large gathering, right? So that's the account you would use. You definitely need to be added to it so that you have access to this account. You might have your own teacher account that you want to add a larger audience to a special event, a play or something like that that you're hosting at your campus. So if you log in with your EPISD email to Google, then you will have access to YouTube as well. So we do have our Google accounts via our EPISD email. Right now I'm logged in as the Instructional Technology Specialist. I'm part of this channel, this YouTube channel. So I'm able to use it to broadcast. And you've seen many of our broadcasts before. You've seen our live broadcast in March for a film festival, and you also saw the live election broadcasts that we ran on election day. And this is what we use. We use our YouTube account. So how do I set a YouTube live stream? First, we have to go to Create. When you click on Create, know that you can upload videos to your channel. This is how we have shown many times how to upload videos to the channel. Or we can go live. So we're going to go ahead and click on Go Live. And the first time you do this, you might have to do a couple of setups and a little tour and stuff like that. But hopefully it'll take you into Manage. If it takes you into Stream, that's fine. Go ahead and head on over to Manage. And the reason I say Manage is because we're going to schedule a stream. So just with anything, you want to stay organized. You don't want to do it the day of. You want to give parents enough time to get ready for this stream. So you go ahead and set up a live stream by clicking Schedule Stream up here. So when you click Schedule Stream, if you've used other streams before, like this is the mock election stream, this was actually the last one that we did on election day. And if you want to use the same format, same image, then you can go ahead and click and select that one. But I'm going to create a new one. And I'm going to call this the EPISD Holiday Extravaganza. So maybe you're having some kind of holiday extravaganza where people are reading stories for the holidays, for the various holidays, winter holidays, where they're creating things live like gingerbread houses or dreidels or stuff like that. You want to go ahead and live stream this to as many people as possible. Then this is the tool that you would use. More than likely, you're gonna be set up as public. That's probably gonna be the default. I've used unlisted before. I don't use private, because if you use private, then only you can view it, and you don't want to do that. You may select unlisted and then share the link so that it's not public to everybody who's subscribed to your channel. But in this case, in my case, I want to make sure everybody knows that I'm doing this. So I can type in some information. Join us for our holiday extravaganza on December 14th at 10 a.m. Okay, so the category, you have a lot of categories to choose from, but I'm going to choose education, and then I'm going to set my date. I already said December 14th, and the start time is going to be 10 a.m. So I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to find 10 a.m. This is not going to start or stop automatically. It's just information that that people you share this will see. You can go ahead and create a custom thumbnail for this. So you can go to canva.com and easily create a nice custom thumbnail with, you know, images from Canva, text with your campus name, or Rivera Holiday Extravaganza, or whatever it is. So I'm going to go ahead and choose a custom thumbnail. And the thumbnail is that first image that shows up when they click on your link. Before it's live, it's that very first image. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. And I'm going to select one of my images. So I'll go to OneDrive. And I have them right here. I have a folder for myself. So you could have a folder set up with all your images. And let's say I'm going to use that right there. So you can set this up ahead of time. Create this on Canva. This is a Bitmoji that I got from the Bitmoji extension on Chrome. You can definitely set it up in Canva. You can put this Bitmoji inside of Canva, put the letters, put the words, whatever it is, the titles that you're going to call it. Then you have to choose if this video is going to be made for kids or not. I'm going to say yes. All my videos that I transmit via to EPISD are going to be made for kids. Okay, so that's very important because it's going to remove personalized ads. It's not going to have a live chat. All they're going to do is watch. Okay, and then I click create the stream, and there it is. And so after a while, this image is going to change to the image, the thumbnail that I selected. But I need to go ahead and open this, okay, because I'm going to need some information here in a bit. Well, before I click and open up a meeting in Zoom, I have to set up some things. So I'm going to go to episd-org.zoom.us, and I'm going to go ahead and sign in so that I can turn on some settings. So once I'm signed in, I'm going to go and click on settings. And I want to go ahead and first go to meeting basics, because I might not be running this meeting by myself. I might need help from other teachers or from other staff. I want to go ahead and with our new account, with our licensed account, you should all teachers and staff should be seeing a licensed account. You should have the option to add co-hosts. So you need to turn that on. So it's going to be off by default. And a lot of you were asking about that. Can we have the option to add co-hosts before we start the meeting? Yes, you can. So you have your co-host, and these co-hosts will be able to start meetings without you being there. So if you need to have a sub, and I don't know if subs are in the same, they have the same license, but if you need to have a sub, you can add them as co-hosts with their name or their email. In Meeting Advanced, it's almost at the bottom, right before email notification. You have these options for live streaming. So I need to obviously turn that on, and then I need to select the options that I want to be able to use when I'm live streaming. So you have Facebook. You can stream via Facebook Live. You can stream via YouTube. I don't know what Workplace is, so I'm not going to turn that on. I don't use Workplace. And then I can stream via custom live streaming service, which is what we just did. We created a custom live stream called EPISD Holiday Extravaganza. So I'm going to go ahead and use that custom live stream. It does say to provide specific instructions that will enable meeting hosts in your account to configure live streaming. I'd rather do this on my own so that I don't have to display the key, because there's going to be a secret key that needs to be maintained secret. Otherwise, other people will be able to live stream via your YouTube, which could get you in trouble. So I'd rather not put that in there. In the actual manual, it does ask you, or not the manual, but the Zoom help, it does show that you should put that information in there. I'm going to say no to that. Then I click save so that these functions are on. Now I can set up my meeting. Oh, I turned that off. Let me save it again. I can set up my meeting. I'm going to click meetings, and I'm going to schedule a meeting, and it's going to be called EPISD Holiday Extravaganza. And I can enter a description. it doesn't really matter in this case because this information is not going to go out to the people, to your audience. It's only for those that are going to help you organize this meeting. Those are going to be participating in the meeting, whether it's the principal reading stories, the counselor baking cookies, whatever it is. Okay, so this information is important for them and not for the public. We're going to choose a date and time, which I have to go up here. Remember, it was 10 a.m. and it's going to be for 1 hour. It's not a recurring meeting. It's going to generate its own ID. Passcode waiting room is fine because you don't want anybody else coming into this meeting except for the people you made host. I'm okay with everything else here. It's up to you if you want to mute participants. Again, this is going to be the host. You guys are going to work out how this is going to roll. And then I want to make sure that I add alternate hosts. So I have people that are going to help me in this meeting. It's like Laura Salazar, like Sharita Martin, and I have to do it in email. Like Chris Sherman. So again, these are your principals, these are your APs, this is your counselor, your coaches, your librarian, whoever it is that's going to be helping you during this great extravaganza, holiday extravaganza. And then I click save. So I have my meeting set up. Notice nowhere in here did it ask me to turn on YouTube or anything like that, although there is live streaming, and I can go ahead after launching the meeting, click more, and then choose the service which you turned on. So we turned on Facebook Live, YouTube, and then the custom live streaming. Okay, so I can start my meeting from here, which is what I need to do next. When I start my meeting, it's obviously going to open up my Zoom app, and it asks me to click on the 3 dots, the more button, to select how I'm going to stream. So I'm going to stream. You could go live on YouTube, and all you have to do is share the streaming link or embed the actual channel into a website or a Schoology course. But I'm going to go ahead and select live on custom live streaming. It's going to open up a new window asking you for certain information. This information is found in your YouTube channel in that streaming page. So remember, I said I was going to go back here, open up my holiday extravaganza. Look, there's my image that I inserted as a thumbnail. And I'm going to need some information. So the information I need is the streaming URL. You enter the streaming URL. Well, that streaming URL is right here. There's the streaming URL. I need to copy that. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and paste it in here. Then I need the streaming key. The streaming key is right here. And again, I don't want to share this with anyone. I want to keep this private. I don't even want to click on that and show anybody that I have that key. I can always reset this, but if I do share this and people, somebody finds this key, they can use it to go ahead and broadcast on your channel without you knowing. So you don't want to share, you don't want to show this. The dots are fine. All I have to do is copy it. I'm going to go back to that page and I'm going to copy that in here. And the last thing is, how are they going to find where you're broadcasting? Everyone who uses this link can watch the live broadcast. Well, I'm going to go back to this studio, the live stream studio, and I'm going to click up here in the share button. So that arrow is going to give me the streaming link. So I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back to that page, and the live stream page is going to be there. All right. So you can share this in an email. You can put this on the news on your campus website. Join us for our live extravaganza or holiday extravaganza. Click here to go to our YouTube channel. This link is can be shared like that, or you can go ahead and use Embed Code and add it to your website or add it to your Schoology course. So here's the embed. I'm going to go ahead and copy it. And I'm going to go, let's start with, let's say you have a library website or a website separate from your campus website. You won't be able to do this on your campus website, but you can do it on a different website. So this librarian here has a website. It's a Google site. And if she wanted to, she could add another link here for YouTube Live and then embed that inside of that. So all of these are links to the different pages inside of her website. So she can definitely embed or create another link up here for a page that will display this YouTube channel. I can definitely do that on mine. So we have our Weebly page here for its website, and I can go ahead and grab the embed code. So in this case, the embed page builder, and I can go ahead and click in here, center it, edit the custom URL, copy paste, and there it is. When people click on it, it will say, oh wait, it's not live until 12 days. So that's on the website. Or I can go to my Schoology page, Schoology course, and I can add it in a page. EPISD Holiday Extravaganza, December 14th. Okay, and I go ahead and click inside the box there, image media, insert content from the web, media, and paste it in there, just like you pasted other things before. And then I can click on the right side and send it. And I can show this inline, meaning it's going to display right away. So it's always visible, so that when the parents click on it, their students click on it, they can go ahead and click to play at the time that you told them to. If you didn't want it to show up right off the bat, if you wanted this hidden, then you can edit this. When you first set it up, make sure that it's on a new page, so this is grayed out. When you save the changes, it's just a link to a page. When students click on it, they'll be able to view the live. And from here, they can click on full screen and view the full screen. So you can do it in two different ways. You can set it up on a web page, just like I have here, or you can set it up on your Schoology page as well, your Schoology course. So if you're gonna share the link, if you share it, that's fine. You can send it off in an email, send it off and place it in a news article inside of your web page. You can definitely grab a tiny URL and customize this. This could say Rivera Holiday Extravaganza or Rivera Holiday 2020, so it's easier for them to type. It would be tinyurl.com/Rivera Holiday Extravaganza, whatever it is you call it. So know that you have those options. Now we've set up the information here. We are ready to go live, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull this down just a little so you can see what happens. You're going to see a message over here. Once I click go live, it's going to say it's live. And so it's live already. It's almost live. It's not live yet, but this is the page that they're going to land when they see that, or this is the page that's going to be embedded when you use the embed code. Okay. But in order to really go live, you have to go back. You don't have to display this, so I can close this page. I don't want that because then I'm going to get feedback. But one of the pages you do need to have open is the Studio Live page. And from here, it's going to start. It's telling you have an excellent connection. So again, this has to be done ahead of time. 5 minutes before go live, make sure you have a good connection. Once you have a good connection, you're going to see right here, you're going to see a preview. So I'm going to turn on my camera so that you see the preview that's coming up. There's about a 15 to 20 second lag. So here in a little bit, about 20 seconds from the moment I turned on my camera, you will see, I'll turn on my light, There it is right there. So now I'm live. Notice how different the image is. This is the Zoom image, which is not so clear, a little grainy. But over here on YouTube, you have a very, very nice image. So we're not live yet. We have to click on Go Live right here. So I have my meeting on right here, and then I have my Go Live. Once I click Go Live over here, then about 15 to 20 seconds later, I'm going to be live on there as well. So I click Go Live, and I'm monitoring. So here I go, I'm going live, and now I'm live, and now I'm talking, and it's, again, it still has that lag. We don't need to worry about this. As a matter of fact, I would minimize this. I have two screens so I can look at the other screen. The only reason I need to have that window open or come back to that window, I don't want to close it. I can minimize it. I don't want to close this window. I can minimize it so that I can open it again to end the stream. So I can end the stream here. So once I'm done, I say, okay, goodbye everybody. I hope you had a lot of fun. I can click over here and stop live stream. Okay, once I do that, it's going to cut off the feed. About 30. Notice it's going to say Zoom down here, the branding. So it's going to say Zoom. It's going to say the person that's live streaming, and now it's stopped. There's no data. Okay, I have done, and then I can go ahead and end the stream. I say end, and I say dismissed. I don't want to edit it right now. I mean, if you want to go back and edit this, you can edit it before it goes live. But I'm going to click dismiss, and it's just going to create that video. So there's going to be a video recording saved onto YouTube once that's dismissed. So I am no longer transmitting. I'm good to go. I don't have to record this either. So some of you might think I have to record this. When you're doing it on YouTube or Facebook, it automatically records it for you. So people will be able to view the recording after it has been saved to YouTube. All I have to do now is end the stream. Okay. When I go back to my channel, there is the recording. 54-second recording. And I must have had my mic off. Otherwise, it should be here. Oh, I know. I'm using another recording. The sound's coming through. But that's what the parents are going to see. That's what your community is going to see. They're going to have the watermark, and it's going to have the name of the participant down here at the bottom. So that's how you live stream to YouTube using Zoom. And the reason I like Zoom is because there's other features on here that you can use, like the background image. If you have a green screen, you can use that background image. You can also use the spotlighting feature, so that you spotlight only the people that you want to be showing. So if it's Mr. Morales' turn to tell the story, then you spotlight Mr. Morales, and that's who the audience is going to see. They're not going to see all the 4 or 5 other people. They're going to see Mr. Morales, who was spotlighted. You can spotlight multiple people. You have to have at least 3 people in order to spotlight. So you have to have 3 or more people, but you can spotlight more than one person. You can spotlight as many as you like. So if you have 4 people, then you can spotlight those 4 presenters. If you have any questions, please make sure to contact your instructional technology specialist.